Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our Weld Wellness series. My name's Shauna, and I am the team lead for our Colorado Spirit program.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alyssa, and I am a support specialist on our Colorado Spirit team.
Yes. And today, Alyssa and I wanted to touch on positive thinking, what it is, how it helps us, and some ways we can incorporate it into our daily living routines. So to begin, when we talk about positive thinking, we're not necessarily referring to avoiding or ignoring a bad situation. More so, we're talking about how do you incorporate that possibly bad situation and make the most out of it.
Yeah, I really like that definition because it focuses on the realistic parts that the situation can still be bad, but we can try to focus on the positive aspects. And I really like positive thinking because it's such a simple activity, something you can do every day, but it actually has scientifically proven health benefits. So to start off, positive thinking can increase your lifespan, lower your rates of depression, and lower your levels of distress.
Absolutely. We also see folks that practice positive thinking having a greater resistance to the common cold, better overall psychological and physical well-being, better cardiovascular health, and better coping skills and resiliency during hardships.
Yeah, just a few to list there. If you guys are interested in checking out there, we will list the scientific study down in the comments below. But first, we want to transition into how can we practice positive thinking in our daily life? So to start, identifying an area. So if you want to become more optimistic and practice positive thinking on a more regular basis, you can start by identifying one area that you usually are more negative in. So maybe that's your daily commute, something to do with your work schedule, or a certain relationship. You can start small by focusing on one area to approach in a more positive way. So next, checking in on yourself. Periodically throughout your day, you can stop yourself when you have a negative thought and kind of first evaluate, why am I having this negative thought? And then try to put it in a positive light. So even rephrasing the whole sentence to be positive. If you want more specific tips on rephrasing your negative thoughts, you can check out our CBT Facebook Live. I would really recommend you guys check it out if you haven't seen it. And moving on to one of the most important steps, I think, is being open to humor. I think sometimes we don't give ourselves the permission to laugh in these hard times. But seeking humor in everyday situations, especially when we can laugh at the difficult parts of life, actually shows to make us feel less stressed.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alyssa. That's also one of my favorites. And I know practicing humor is certainly something our team tries to do. We also say if you can, try to incorporate healthy lifestyle habits. Exercise is one of those ways that we can help look or bring in positive aspects and start thinking positively. I know for myself, when I think about like exercise every day, doesn't necessarily sound fun or doable, right? But what I can do is utilize the breaks I do have in my day, whether that's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, maybe it's 20, and change up my scenery and utilize that time to get moving and get, if I can, go outside. I know that's difficult right now. It's been so hot here. But changing up your scenery, getting your body moving goes a long way in trying to incorporate positive thinking. And then surrounding yourself with positive people when you can. A lot of times we go to our friends or our support systems for advice or even just to vent. And having people in our life that also practice this positive thinking makes a huge difference. If we're consistently getting negative feedback, that's going to increase our stress levels. And finally, we say practice positive self-talk. And we can do this by following one simple rule. Our team says talk to yourself in the way you would a close friend. Oftentimes it's hard to be like gentle and encouraging with ourselves, but we can easily do that for someone else or a friend or someone we care about. So when you notice yourself having those negative thoughts, pause, evaluate it, and respond in a way that you would to a good friend.
I think that's a perfect tip to leave it on for today. I know even for myself, someone who's in a mental health profession, it's hard if we say practice positive self-talk, it can sound like this daunting task or, rephrase your whole negative. But if we just simply remind ourselves, treat yourself like you would treat your friend, it's a really easy
Yes.
way to actually give yourself some good compassion. But sometimes just positive self-talk isn't enough. And if you need support, that's why our Colorado Spirit team is here. So if you want to safe space to vent or you're looking for resources, you can call our warm line at any time for any reason at 970-347-2359. Or you can always send us an email at colorado.spirit@northrange.org.
Absolutely. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back here next Thursday, same time, 12:30. And we hope you all have a great afternoon. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.